of you, and I wanna thank to all TGB promotion for giving me this opportunity. And in the future, you might not see Manny Pacquiao again to fight in the ring. I don't know, but for how many decades, I'm so happy of what I have done in boxing.
The old saying of your gifts becoming your curse has always been a very powerful statement to me in life. Whether that's not knowing when to give up, not knowing when to let go, not knowing when it's time to move on from certain things. But it's especially applicable to the world of sports. And boxing has always been a backdrop to unfortunately showing this statement and tale play out amongst the public. Whether it's watching one of the greatest and most exciting fighters of all time in Roy Jones Jr. still fighting into his late 40s while getting beat by guys who would not touch him in his prime. To all-time great Bernard Hopkins getting knocked out of the ring way past his prime as well. To seeing a heavyweight great like Mike Tyson pretty much embarrass himself for a check fighting Jake Paul of all people. It just seems as though that we may be in store for a similar fate or tale to play out July 19th with Manny Pacquiao making his long-awaited return to boxing, fighting Mario Barrios for the WC welterweight championship. It's been nearly 4 years since Manny Pacquiao fought professionally, and the last time we saw him, he put up a very tough, spirited performance against Yordenis Ugas, but you could clearly see his age start to catch up with him inside of the bout. Now, obviously, I'm no genius or no idiot when it comes to boxing. I understand that styles makes fights. So Barrios defeating Ugas while Pacquiao could not means nothing to me. We all know styles make fights. One is orthodox and one is southpaw. Southpaw in terms of Manny Pacquiao, orthodox in terms of Yordenis Ugas. So I understand that the styles make fights. Before somebody jumps in the comment section and starts unloading on me, I understand that. But I also understand that Manny Pacquiao is not in his prime anymore. But I don't expect that to become a precursor to what's going to happen July 19th. I think if Manny Pacquiao shows up into the ring July 19th about 85 to 90% of what he was when he fought Yordenis Ugas, this could be a real dogfight. Because with Barrios and how he fights, that Mexican high guard plotting level style trying to counter will definitely make him a target to get hit. But being how Manny Pacquiao is 46 years old and hasn't stopped anyone in nearly 7 years, I can see him winning early rounds and getting off to a quick start. But my main concern for him is how good is his punch resistance and overall footwork compared to how he was when he fought Ugas. If his punch resistance is gone and his footwork isn't there like it used to be, it could be an early night, unfortunately. But hey, let's just say for instance that Pacquiao does win this fight, which I'm probably picking him to win. But where does he go from there after that? What is the true end goal after? What? Fighting some young stalwarts that's entering their prime and entering the division like a Devin Haney or Brian Norman Jr. or some of the other guys that are mentioned coming up into the division? What's the end goal? The only reason why I think this overall narrative keeps remaining and rearing its ugly head is the same reason why the aforementioned guys in the video that I mentioned earlier were still on this video. Let the narrative continue as well, which is money. For Manny Pacquiao, I hope this is just because he found some true lasting motivation to want to fight rather than a damn paycheck. Otherwise, the same story and narrative is going to continue to play out. So at the end of the day, the narrative of old broken down athletes sticking around their sport too long when their skills and gifts start to depreciate is a very cautionary tale that's been played out for decades, possibly even centuries. But it's looked the most bad watching it unfold in a pugilistic sport like boxing. And when it comes to this upcoming welterweight championship bout between first ballot Hall of Famer Manny Pacquiao and champion Mario Barrios, I just pray and hope that this isn't one of those stories and tales, and that's actually a competitive fight, regardless of who wins. But in closing, I hope that this is it for Manny Pacquiao. Not because I don't like him, I actually love him. He's actually a great fighter and been one of the greatest entertaining fighters over the past 20 years. But me not wanting him to fight anymore is more so for his own health going forward. He has nothing left to prove anymore. And I hope and pray that he comes to that realization regardless of the outcome of this fight. But we're going to see what happens going forward. Thank you guys all for watching. And as always, until we meet again.